Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Now before we get into this video, I have tried to record this a good 3 or 4 times now. I'm having some issues at the moment with my camera setup. So as you can see, I have been using this wireless microphone for the past few videos now, and I'm having some issues with some interference noise. So if you have experienced that in the past few videos, I do apologize, but like I said, I am using a different camera setup now. So please let me know what you think of the picture quality and the audio quality as well. I'd be greatly appreciated if you could just leave a comment down below for that. Okay then, so what is this video about? Essentially, it's just going to be kind of a follow-up to the John O'Groats to Land's End challenge video, and hopefully I'm going to be able to answer a few questions that you guys asked on that video. Now I just want to say, if you did watch the challenge video, if you shown it any love, you gave it a like or a comment or whatever, a massive thanks to you guys. A lot of time, effort and money went into producing that video, and it's greatly appreciated if you guys shown any support back. So yeah, massive thanks for you guys for doing that. Now I think one of the most common questions that I was getting asked was, what was your average MPG throughout the entire trip? So obviously the challenge was to do John O'Groats to Land's End in a single day, but not only that, it was to do it on just 1 tank of fuel as well. Now we did have still quite a bit of fuel remaining after the trip, after the 840 mile-ish journey, and yeah, we still had like 62 miles of range left, I believe, and we averaged on the dash, it was saying 58.8 mpg, and I actually think it was pretty close to ticking over to 60.1 mpg, which I think is the next bracket up. It's kind of weird with BMW, they don't go up in like decimals, they don't go up in like 0.1 of mpg. It goes from like 58.8 to 60.1 and then like 61.4. It's weird, I know, but that's just how BMW do things, I guess. But yeah, I think we was pretty close pretty close to ticking over to that 60 mpg, which is amazing, to be honest. And not only that, I think that we could have actually stretched it out further. Of course, the challenge wasn't to see how many miles I could get from a tank. If that was going to be the case, then I would have went steadier, would have been more conscious, would have tried to really maximize MPG. But that wasn't the challenge. It was literally just to get from John O'Groats to Land's End in a decent-ish time, which we really done, and of course just on 1 tank of fuel. So yeah, I think we could have comfortably got about 65 mpg if I was really trying to maximize the fuel economy. If I was to stay at sort of 58-ish miles per hour on the motorway, which I really wasn't. I was just sticking at 70 miles per hour on the motorway, 60 miles an hour on the A roads, and I think average speed across the entire day was like 60, I think it was about 62 miles per hour, which of course we did have a few delays going in and out of services, things like that is going to bring our average speed down slightly. But yeah, like the day was a big success. The car ran flawlessly, no issues, and yeah, like I said, I think I could have squeezed even more miles out of the thing that I would have. I think we could have got close to 950, maybe even 1,000 miles just off 1 tank of fuel, which is really just a testament to how efficient that engine and that car is. And yeah, really it goes to show that the work that we've been putting in these past few months, or I guess couple of years really, really is worth it, is really showing its worth. Now another kind of common question, or I guess confusion that I was getting from a few of you guys, was you was kind of trying to compare your MPG in your BMW 320d or 520d to the MPG that I was kind of getting on the challenge. Now of course, if you go on a long journey, if you're going on motorway journey or whatever, you're going to get much better MPG comparing to say town driving, local driving or whatever. Not only that, like I said, we've put in a lot of work and effort into making this car as efficient as possible. Even just little things like we have very fuel efficient tyres. You know, I have Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tyres on the thing. You know, the differential, that's had a full rebuild pretty much. You know, just little tiny things like that is going to make the slightest of difference, and it's all going to add up in the grand scheme of things. And when it comes to the engine side of things, we've pretty much overhauled the entire engine. So it's had a brand new intake manifold with swivel flaps still in place, which make a huge difference. Intake ports, they've been cleaned, EGR is off, DPF is off, and it's had a proper engine tune, which is kind of more leaning towards efficiency rather than, you know, all out power. Obviously it was, you know, tuned at Darkside Developments, and we ended up with a peak brake horsepower figure of around 205, 206, but with the torque predominantly down low. I could have, you know, we could have squeezed an extra maybe 10 horsepower out of the thing, but it's really not worth it, because then you will start to be compromising your fuel efficiency, which of course, you know, it's just a daily driver. I don't really see why you would want to squeeze an extra 10 horsepower out of the thing just to, you know, decrease your MPG a good deal. So yeah, that's as far as we went with the tuning. But yeah, you know, it's been meticulously serviced. It's had everything that it really needs. And it's not just your run-of-the-mill average car. So that's why I'm probably averaging slightly better MPG compared to a car that hasn't been as meticulously maintained. So yeah, hopefully that sort of clears up that bit of confusion. Another common question was, how long did it take? How long did it actually take to get from John O'Groats to Land's End? And we set off from John O'Groats at 4 AM, just past 4 AM, I think literally like 2 minutes past. And then we arrived in Land's End, I believe, around 7:30 PM. So if my maths is correct, that should be 15.5 hours, I believe. And of course we did stop. I think we stopped for a total of around 2 hours. So I think we stopped right around the midway point for a good hour just to have some lunch. We also done another extended break later on in the day. I think for around half an hour just to have some dinner, and then we had around 3 more 10-minute breaks. So yeah, we stopped for around 2 hours in total, which means, again, if my maths is correct, the driving time, total driving time should have been around 13.5 hours, which was actually very, very good time. I'm sure when I was checking on Google Maps or Apple Maps, whatever it is, it was saying that it was going to take us around I think it was like 14 hours, 45 minutes. So I don't know how we managed to shave off like over an hour of time, but yeah, we done it in very, very good time as well. I guess the fact that we done it on a Sunday, we didn't have too much traffic, although there was a little bit, I think, around Birmingham where there was a little bit of stop-start traffic, which wasn't ideal, but it was to be expected. We couldn't expect to go the entire day without running into any traffic at all. But yeah, the day went very, very smoothly. It was a great success, and yeah, I'll definitely be up for doing something like this again in the future. Please let me know, guys, would you like to see more challenges like this in the future? You know, even if it's not an MPG challenge, would you like to see, I don't know, a time challenge? Can I get from one place to another? Or would you like to see, you know, cross-country challenges? Can I drive from the top of the country to the bottom of the country in a single day? I don't know, like something like that. Would you like to see more challenges like this? Of course, they take a lot of time, effort and money, so it's not really something I can be doing every week or so. But yeah, I'd definitely like to make more of these, and if you guys want to see more, then I'm sure there will be more on the way. So please do let me know if you want to see more of these. But yeah, I think that's about it really. Hopefully that has cleared up a few questions and cleared up a little bit of confusion. This video has definitely not been planned, as you can probably wonder, so hopefully it hasn't been too much all over the place. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it anyway. Of course, do let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts. Please give it a like, and I will see you all in that next one. Peace.